As we saw in our first film, What Are Dangerous Goods?, we learned that dangerous goods are chemicals. We learned at school that chemicals have three distinct groups. They are either gases, liquids, or solids. These are known as chemical physical states, or states of matter. The identification of dangerous goods takes these three physical states and combines them with any significant hazards that the state might have. It is then easier to identify the dangerous goods into specific hazard groups, and these we call classes. Explosives are Class 1. These are the commercial and military versions of high explosive substances, products and articles, as well as the more familiar to most homes, low explosive items, usually fireworks. Gases are Class 2 and are subdivided by their principal hazards. Class 2.1 are the flammable gases. This includes most aerosols, LPG and acetylene gas, amongst many others. Class 2.2 are the non-flammable compressed gases, which include compressed air, fire extinguishers, diving cylinders, and helium that we put into our party balloons. Class 2.3 are the toxic gases, hugely beneficial to modern life and industry in the form of chlorine gas that cleans our water, or the gases that protect our crops, pesticides. But this class also includes those that are made by our activities, including carbon monoxide. Class 3 are the flammable liquids. These include the fuels for our vehicles, our adhesives, our alcoholic spirits, some of our cosmetics, and the essential hand sanitizer, and many, many more. Class 4 are flammable solids, and they are divided into three subdivisions. Class 4.1 include the readily flammable products such as coal and sulfur, but also include safety matches and fire lighters. Some flammable solids are spontaneously combustible, and these are included within Class 4.2 and have hay and copra and titanium powder as just but three examples of substances that will ignite without any obvious source of ignition. A small number of items are flammable when they are in contact with water, dangerous when wet, and these include lithium metal, calcium carbide, and potassium. Class 5 are for those chemicals that produce oxygen, either in a stable or unstable format. The presence of too much oxygen can significantly increase a fire risk, but some oxidizers will both ignite and fuel a fire with the oxygen and heat that it gives off. Oxidizers are Class 5.1 and include the ammonium nitrates, the hydrogen peroxide bleaches, and the chemicals that produce the oxygen for the face masks that are stored above the passenger seats in an aircraft. Organic peroxides are Class 5.2, and these are essential chemicals in the plastics and polymer industries, but these chemicals have a high ignition and high fire risk and need careful control and specific transport conditions to keep them safe. Class 6 are the toxic and infectious substances, both in solid and liquid format. The toxics include the poisons, cyanide, chloroform, and also the other less obvious toxins such as nicotine. Infectious substances, Class 6.2, include biohazard waste from humans, but also the virus and bacteria of specific diseases or illnesses that need testing or examination. Class 7 are where you will find the radioactives. These can be naturally occurring, like radium, uranium, thorium, as ores or minerals, but can also be the ones that are made by our experimentation. We all have a radioactive product in our home in the form of a small radioactive isotope in our smoke detectors. Many radioactive substances are used in both the medical and engineering worlds for their ability to provide energy that allows us to measure things more accurately. But their hazard is invisible, and that's why radioactive products require specific and tightly controlled safety arrangements for their transportation. Class 8, the penultimate class, contains the acids and the alkalis, which we call corrosives, and include the hydrofluoric acid that will eat and burn through our flesh to the hydrochloric acid that exists naturally in our stomachs and breaks down our food. Most cleaning products in our homes are alkali-based, such as the sodium hypochlorates or sodium hydroxides. The acid in car batteries is also included in this class. Lastly, we have the products, substances and articles that do not readily fit into the other 8 classes. Class 9 is for the miscellaneous substances, products and articles. These include dry ice, lithium cells and batteries, asbestos and life rafts, and many, many more. These are the 9 dangerous goods classes that are used to identify the dangerous goods and shape the safety controls that need to be applied during their transportation. At the end of this film, we will show you the colours of the labels and their numbers. Try and see if you can remember the names of the classes. Should you require any more information about dangerous goods, their safe transportation, or where you can seek the advice of a dangerous goods safety advisor, then please visit us at www.badgp.org. Thanks for watching, and good luck with the DG class test that follows.